are you touching me? What are you doing?
Step away from the gate.
You've just assaulted me.
Just step away
I'm
from the
away
gate.
from the gate. Why are you still touching me?
Keep going, step away from the
No,
gate.
I'm away from the gate. No.
Welcome to the Audit Assessor. Over here we break down encounters between the public and the police. We examine the law, the conduct and the context so you know your rights, their responsibilities and where the line is drawn. Thanks to the Laughing Auditor for letting us cover and break down this police audit. Make sure to subscribe to his channel and like his videos. His link is in the description below. In this episode, the Laughing Auditor is recording a police station from a public place when an officer approaches and immediately abandons lawful policing. There's no offence, no threat, no escalation, just irritation turning into action. Instead of engaging professionally or walking away, she crosses a line that can't be uncrossed and lays hands on him with no lawful basis at all. What starts as routine filming ends with an officer exposing how quickly authority collapses into misconduct the moment scrutiny appears.
Can I just step away from the gate, please?
No.
Breaching the security risks.
No, I'm not. Behave yourself. Nowhere near your gate.
Step away from
I'm not your mate. I'm not near the gate.
Step away from the gate.
No.
Just step away
No,
from the
don't
gate.
touch me.
Just step
Why are
away
you
from the
touching
gate.
me? What are you
Step
doing?
away from the gate.
You've just assaulted me.
Just step away
I'm
from the
away
gate.
from the gate. Why are you still touching me?
Keep going, step away from the
No,
gate.
I'm away from the gate. No.
Step away from the gate.
Identify yourself now. Why are you still pushing me?
33566
You just, why are you still pushing me?
Step away from the gate. Or I'll
I'm
take you
away
to
from the
security
gate.
risk.
I'm away from the gate.
So keep walking.
Identify yourself, please.
PC 3566.
Why are you still pushing me?
I'll
Wow.
take you as a security risk. Keep walking.
Why are you still pushing me? I'm away from the gate.
So keep walking.
Stop pushing me. You've just ended your career. You know that.
Keep going.
Get off me. What are you doing? I think you should get a sergeant here. I think you should get a sergeant here.
Just keep walking because
No.
I'll take you as a security risk.
I'm not walking anywhere. I'm in a public place. What are you doing?
The opening moments strip away any excuse for what follows. He's told to move away from a gate he isn't even near, a command that exists purely to manufacture a pretext. When he doesn't retreat far enough to satisfy her, she gets out of the car and makes it physical. Not once, but repeatedly, continuing to push him even after he's clearly away from the area she claimed to be protecting. That matters, because force is meant to achieve a lawful aim, not continue once that aim is met. This isn't crowd control or officer safety, it's impatience turning into contact. The moment force continues after compliance, justification evaporates.
Keep walking.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Come on.
What are you doing?
Keep going.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
Keep going.
You've ended your day. You've ended your career, love.
Just stay there.
Nah. Stop
not
pushing
going
me.
anywhere
Stop
near
pushing
that
me.
gate. You can video
Stop
out
pushing
here.
me. Nah.
Do not video anywhere
That's
near
a
that
public
gate.
place. I can go wherever I want. I think you need to get your supervisor here now. You're in trouble,
You
pal.
are supervising me 101.
You're in trouble. Identify yourself, please.
Have I identified myself?
No, you haven't. Identify yourself.
Just stay there.
No, I'll go wherever I want. It's a public place. It's a public place. You understand that, yeah? You understand what a public place is?
This male's been trying to get into the back of the
I'm not
police
trying to
station.
get in at all. You're lying. Why are you lying? It's all on camera. Why are you lying? Why are you lying? Huh? You've seriously just pushed me all the way from there. You know full well I can't do nothing to defend myself because you're in uniform. You'd have me twisted up in a second. Right? It's a public place. You have no authority whatsoever to dictate where I go. Is that clear? Is that clear?
After pushing him away, she flips the script and tells him to stay there, trying to pin him in place on a public pavement she has no authority to control. That isn't a lawful direction, it's an invented boundary. He's entitled to move freely in a public space, and when he asks for a supervisor, the request is ignored. That matters, because that's the point officers are meant to pause and reassess, not double down. The real exposure comes over the radio. While he's standing clear and compliant, she tells colleagues he's trying to get into the back. That isn't interpretation, it's fabrication. Radio traffic shapes how other officers respond and how force gets justified. Once events start being narrated that didn't happen, the danger isn't the man with the camera. It's an officer rewriting reality to justify what she's already done.
Mate, I'm not listening to you.
Exactly. So go away. Back in your car. Why are you still pushing me?
I'm not letting you in out of that gate. Just
I'm
keep
not going in the gate.
Just keep going.
I am not going in the gate.
You tried to step in that gate.
I didn't step in. I stood at the corner. Like I'd done at the other side and I didn't go in. No officers came out and assaulted me.
So how do I know that?
You don't know that. You don't know that, but you go on what you do know and what you don't know.
And I believe
You're
that
an
you
absolute
do.
idiot. Get back in your car
Thank you
and
very
do
much.
one.
Step away.
Get back in your car.
Step away.
Get back in your car. You've found yourself in a whole world of shit.
Wonderful. Step
Yeah.
away.
Why are you still pushing me?
Step away.
Stop pushing me.
Do not come anywhere near the police.
You've just committed several assaults. You've ended your career. You know that.
Step away.
You know that. You have ended your career.
Do not
You
coming
have
in here
ended your
saying-
career. You know
It's
that.
fine.
You have no idea what you've just done.
But just leave
You
the
have
police
ended your
alone.
career. You've just ended your career. 100%. You've just ended your career.
Don't come anywhere near the police
I'm not.
station.
What do you mean go anywhere near the police station? This is a public place.
Good there.
And
I believed you to be entering that police
I was
station
not going
before
into a police
I came
station.
out.
At this point, she drops any pretense of communication altogether, saying she's not listening isn't frustration, it's a refusal to do the job. Even as he moves away and clearly states he won't approach the gate, the physical pushing continues. That's the moment the rationale collapses. The force no longer serves any lawful purpose. It's just being applied to enforce compliance on her terms. What replaces law at that point is attitude. Her insistence that he can't be near the station isn't tied to any power or condition. It's a personal rule she expects to be obeyed. When he warns her she's heading for serious trouble, her response, "Wonderful," says everything. There's no pause, no reassessment, no concern for legality, just confidence that the badge will carry whatever follows, and that's when control gives way to impunity.
I'm nowhere near it now and you're still pushing me.
So stay
I'm
there,
not, no,
stop
I'll go wherever I
following me.
want. I'm not following. I'm going up there where I was when I
Go on
started.
then, up you go.
Who are you? Get in your car and do one.
police me.
What? You're swearing
Go
at
up
me as
there.
well. No, I'll go wherever I want.
If you want to keep walking,
I will
keep
go
walking.
wherever I want. Why do you keep assaulting me? You're off your head. You're absolutely off your head.
Walking.
You need put on a leash, love. Getting assaulted by this woman.
Woman alone, I'll go
What do you mean leave the woman alone? She's assaulting me. I've got it all on camera, mate.
Doesn't touch you, get it.
How do you, you don't even know what you're talking about, you moron. You don't know what you're talking about.
Just going like that.
I'm stood on the pavement and she starts pushing me, mate. You weren't even here. What?
I was watching it from up
And she
there.
was pushing me all the way down
Leave
here.
her alone.
What do you mean leave her alone? I'm minding my own business.
She's a woman,
She
leave her alone.
approached me.
You're watching this.
Somebody de-escalate this situation.
What's wrong with him?
What do you mean what's wrong? I'm exercising my rights, mate.
Right to be a knob. What's the matter with you?
What are you calling a knob?
You? Go on, do
You're
one.
a knob.
Go
You
on,
do one. What are you going to do?
Just leave her alone.
When a member of the public steps in, he doesn't assess what's actually happening. He jumps straight to a conclusion. He sides with the officer purely because she's a woman, despite having seen the pushing and heard the exchange. That assumption is dangerous. It shifts the focus from actions to appearances, and that's how force gets socially excused without ever being lawfully justified. What the Laughing Auditor does next matters. He doesn't argue or seek sympathy. He states the position clearly. He's exercising his rights. That cuts through the bias instantly. Rights don't depend on gender, popularity, or who a bystander chooses to believe. And when public perception starts replacing lawful standards, policing gives way to mob validation, and misconduct starts looking acceptable.
Have you got anywhere else you can go?
Right here.
Right here.
Yeah.
So you've got nowhere up there you need to be. You've got no home to go.
I do have a home, yeah. But this, I'm here for work purposes. Why don't you just have a conversation with me instead of getting all physical? We could have, like, I'm not unreasonable, but I become unreasonable when you start assaulting members of the public. But you don't have the right to assault someone.
I believed you to be a security risk.
I was not going into the police station, okay? I understand what you're saying, but we could have had a conversation about it.
Have
See?
a conversation with me. I just want you to leave.
Right,
'cause I
I'm not
don't
going to
want you hanging
leave.
out here.
I'm not going to go in the gate, but I'm not going to leave,
Well, then
okay?
can you stand on the other side?
No, I
of the
won't,
property?
because I'm walking backwards and forwards. I'm making a video. I'm
Well,
doing
can
my
you
work.
walk backwards and forwards on that side?
No, I
of the
won't.
road?
I'll stay on this side. It's a public place. You can't tell me where I can walk and where I
If I
can't
make
walk.
you to be a security
But I'm
risk,
not going to
I'll
go into your
send you
gate.
over
The
there.
gate's closed. Is the building secure?
What happens if the next time the gate opens?
I'm not going to go in. I can assure you that. I don't.
Really, I'm sorry, I really don't believe
but
you, so
that's
you stand over
hypothetical.
there.
That's hypothetical. So you go on what you do know and what you don't know.
This exchange cuts to the core of what's going wrong. When he asks why they can't just talk without it turning physical, her answer is blunt. She doesn't want a conversation, she wants him to leave. That isn't policing. Officers don't get to bypass dialogue and impose compliance simply because engagement is inconvenient. He's right to say you don't have the right to lay hands on someone when nothing unlawful is happening. Her justification rests entirely on belief, not reality. She says she treated him as a security risk because she didn't trust that he wouldn't enter the area. That isn't an objective assessment, it's a personal assumption. Policing can't be built on what an officer thinks might happen if someone doesn't obey, especially when there's no law being broken in the first place.
Is anybody willing to de-escalate this situation? No one. Yes, mate.
Film what you want.
Yeah,
when
I appreciate
the
that.
gate opens, there's a sensor.
I understand.
You got too close to the sensor.
Okay.
You could be breaching security of the police
Right.
station. Quite simply.
Right, okay.
Don't get too close to the gate.
Right,
Okay?
can I answer you? Okay. I'm not going into the gate. I'm not going to breach the gate. I don't do that.
Okay.
That'd be very silly if I'd
You
done
can
that.
understand why people be worried that
I
someone
can't
would do
understand that, but what I can't understand is the lady pushed me all the way across the road several times
Okay.
when I was away from the
I'm
gate.
talking just about the gate.
Okay?
So,
I'm not going near the gate.
Don't go anywhere near the
You
gate.
can rest assured that I'm not going anywhere near the gate. Do you want to show me where as far as I can go? Like, if you want to show me, like, where I can and can't stand,
you
I'm
see
happy.
the hatch markings, yeah?
Yes.
Just stay away from there.
I was nowhere near there. I was on the pavement, so I was nowhere near there when she assaulted me. So I was nowhere near there when she assaulted me.
When more officers come out, the tone doesn't reset, it locks in. A request to de-escalate is met with silence, not because it's unreasonable, but because no one wants to break ranks. There's no effort to listen or reassess what's happened. Instead, the instinct is to stand shoulder to shoulder and protect the initial response, right or wrong. The extra officers don't bring clarity, they bring reinforcement, sending a clear signal that unity matters more than sense in that moment. The gate argument exposes just how forced the justification has become. An officer points out that to interfere with anything, he'd need to be right up against the hatch markings. And that's exactly the point. He isn't. He's on the pavement doing nothing unlawful, but rather than accept that reality, they cling to a hypothetical risk that never materialises.
And I'm going to have a civil claim off your police force, unfortunately. I would appreciate it if I could get a ranking member of staff out here to deal with this loose cannon I've got. She's just mounted the curb.
Stand back then.
She's just mounted the curb. Is she allowed to mount the curb? Is she allowed to mount the curb like that? Is she? Oh, I've got her good. She's in a world of trouble.
What gives this encounter weight isn't just the physical contact, it's the complete absence of anything that would justify it. No restricted area was breached, no interference was happening, no behaviour escalated the situation. Yet direction after direction was issued as if authority alone could manufacture boundaries. That's the danger zone in policing, when instruction replaces justification and compliance is demanded without a lawful reason that actually exists. The arrival of additional officers should have forced a reset. Fresh eyes usually mean reassessment, checking distance, behaviour, and whether anything being enforced is real. Instead, nothing is questioned. The situation is allowed to continue unchanged, not because it makes sense, but because challenging it would mean admitting something had already gone wrong. At that point, the process stops being corrective and becomes self-protective, and then it ends with her driving away. No clarification, no resolution, no acknowledgement of what was done. That ending matters, because it confirms the interaction was never about managing risk or protecting anything concrete. It was about asserting control until scrutiny became inconvenient, and leaving once it was no longer sustainable. When someone can be physically handled in public and the response is simply to drive off, the exposure isn't subtle, it's damning. If you found value in this breakdown, make sure you like the video, share it and subscribe to support the channel and help keep this kind of accountability in the spotlight. I'm the Audit Assessor, this was episode 5, see you guys later.